Hey, Vanna. Hey, take another. Hey, Lady Sunflower. Hi, Trailer Swift. Barbara. Hey, Bart Garfunkel. Chocolate covered raisins. I never actually played Oregon Trail. Not really my kind of game. Never had a raisin, let alone a chocolate covered one. Hey, Keister. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't like raisins. Couldn't sleep, so I figured I'd just wait for you. Aw, thanks, Barbara. Hey, Anunnaki. Not new, no. My geekish shirt, I've worn it a bunch of times. Hey, Farrell. How was my day? Yeah. And there were parts of the day where I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be here. I don't want to. Not Karen's, no, it wasn't the customers, it was just that's where it's like, work. Just bits where I was like, work fucking sucks. Thanks, trailer. And yeah, take another sometimes, yeah. My laptop. Yes. So I did actually call my bank. So I was gonna talk about that. So I did call my bank. Because I just opened the account, I have a daily spending limit of like $500 or something like that. I believe it's $500 is my spending limit. I would need to wait another 3 months before I could apply to have that limit increased. Which, like, I want the laptop now. So yeah, I transferred the money to my old bank account and just bought it with my old card. So it's on its way. It's going to be. I'm going to have it delivered to my local Staples. Yes, I will. I will take another. There's a Staples not too far from where I live, walkable. So I'm going to have the laptop delivered there, and I'll just pick it up from there because I don't want to. Basically, like, I don't want, hey, the back shuts. I don't want to, no, I am on a laptop. It's just, it's not as good a laptop as what I'm getting. Office Depot? Maybe? I'm not sure about Office Depot. Regardless, like I said, I want to make sure, like, I'm, like, getting it delivered to my door would probably be fine. But I don't really want to run the risk of it getting stolen. So, have it delivered to the local shop. Triple those thieves, exactly, Anunnaki. Wait outside your house and pick it up for me? No, take another. I've already set it to be delivered to the store, so. Workers could steal it. They're not likely to. No, take another. I'm not giving you my address. I'm not giving anyone my address. Hey, Astrid. You want my love and admiration? Pass. Anyone even ask if my address is suspicious? Exactly. Am I scared of the male people? Am I scared of the male people? No, I mean, it's just not the male people. No, it's just having it left at the door. There's always the risk. The male people I trust. Why do I stream so late at night? Because this is when I get off work, Kiki. I get off work at 2 in the morning, Eastern time. So that's when I stream. Exactly, Barbara. I don't need people sending fucking food to this place. Pranking us with food. Mind during the late hours? Yeah. Do I cook after work? No. No, I don't even microwave anything. I have my supper during work hours. And then I just do Mad Libs another time. And then I just forage. I just snack. Chips mostly. Why do you think you won't be there to get the mail? I mean, I'd be here. It's just like, depending on what time it gets delivered, I probably wouldn't be awake for it. Hey, Lil. Like, I'm not going to be awake when the mail comes, when the package gets delivered. Boss makes $1, you make a dime. That's why you eat on company time. Well, I mean, I got a 30-minute lunch. So I eat during my 30-minute lunch. What do I eat to work? Just a microwave dinner. Just microwave something. Does Canada shipping take forever or quick? I mean, it varies. Usually it's pretty quick. Canada Post is generally pretty quick. How many hours do I sleep? Depends. Either not enough or too many. Often it'll take me a long time to fall asleep, which means that I will then sleep super late. Do they deliver mail on horses too? No. Try to save my poops for at work so I get paid for them. Hey, scrape goat. One issue with that, take another. Depending on just how absolutely shitty the company you work for is, you got to try to take a shit at work, and they'll be like, I'm seeing that you were offline for. Hey, Jenna, like, seeing you're taking some extra breaks. So you get two 15-minute breaks. I mean, I'm seeing that you're taking like an extra 10 minutes here, an extra 15 minutes there. It's sorry, trailer. And hi, Jenna. I'm sorry to be ruining your life, trailer. Salary? Okay, so that's different. When you're salary, yes. But because for that, like as long as long as the work gets done, that's what matters. Hey, me. It's going okay. But yeah, it's just like, hey, no, where do I think I'll be in 10 years? A shallow grave. Okay. The way I eat. Yeah, like the first company I worked for, StarTech, the first place I worked, they gave you you had the 30 minutes worth of break each day. If you took 31 minutes of break time, they would talk to you about it. That would come up in coaching. You want to take hey, you want to take an extra break to go to the bathroom late in the shift? You better shave it off your earlier breaks. Married with 3 kids? Hell no. Does the company pay for my food? I mean, in the sense that they give me a paycheck. But no, they don't compensate for my food. I told someone I didn't mind cleaning their anal toy because I had to prepare for having kids anyway. That's pretty amazing, actually. I actually really like that. Any advice for a splitting headache? I mean, an axe in the head worked for when Zeus had a splitting headache. Like a hammer or something, like broke his head open and Athena popped out. So, yeah, sword and axe, something just to crack your head open to let out the goddess that's inside your head. Gives terrible advice. I do, Lynn. What YouTubers do I watch a lot? I mean, there's a couple of like Mario Maker players, and that's about it. Where'd I get some good painkillers? Your friendly neighborhood dealer. TikTok. I do not have TikTok. I occasionally see TikToks get posted on Twitter. Every once in a while, I'll see a funny. Thoughts on Keemstar? I don't even know what that is. I only have to spy on my daughter. Fair. I mean, every so often I'll see a funny TikTok posted on Twitter. That's all that's enough for me. Thoughts on thoughts? Not a fan. They're annoying. Thoughts are super annoying. Reddit? No, I've never bothered with Reddit. Nope, never had a telescope. Hop on thoughts. Hop on thought. That's an interesting thought. I mean, that's the kind I usually have. Either intrusive or utterly random. Ice pack will help with bad headaches. Well, there you go. Private dancer offering it. Your airline isn't a fan of work from home? What, you mean the guy who owns a car company isn't a fan of work from home? What a shock. I'm sure he has absolutely no, I'm sure he has, no, it's not because of any personal investment he has. It's totally objective. It's absolutely just a completely objective attitude that he is expressing. Not because of any sort of financial incentive that he has for people to commute to work. Less working from home. That's why he makes his employees live at work. Indeed, trailer. What do you call a pony with a cuff? Hope the US goes to a 4-day work week. They won't because capitalism. It would be better, but capitalism. A little horse, yeah. Told my friends I was taking a nap, but I slept for 5 hours. Yeah, I've been there. You seen the crap Elon tweets these days? Apparently a whole lot of anti-Semitic shit and racist shit and just conspiracy theory nonsense and just absolute bullshit that proves that he's a fucking idiot. Still, yeah, I wear that jacket whenever I go out. Also, I saw that clip of him just not even fucking trying to quote trying and failing to quote Princess Bride. Offer me power, offer me money, offer me power. I don't care. Like, that's not the fucking quote, Elon. So yeah, he was asked some interview, he was asked, he's doing some interview, and guy asked him about, no, take another. I change my clothes every day when I wake up. About his tweets, hurting his bottom line or something like that. I don't even remember I don't even know what the exact question was, but he just for 10 to 15 seconds, he just sat there, just staring off into the middle distance, just completely fucking blank. And then he said that he was that he was thinking about a quote from Princess Bride. Inigo Montoya finally finds the six-fingered man, and he says, "Offer me money, offer me power. I don't care." I was like, "That's not the fucking quote." The quote is, "I want my father, you son of a bitch." That's the quote. The point of the scene is that there is nothing, there is no amount of money, no amount of power, nothing that the guy can offer to make up for the loss of his father. Thanks, trailer. Yeah, it's just fucking stupid. Would I consider putting on the jacket and singing "You Better Shape Up" from Grease? Never watched Grease, so no. Does Elon have a trans kid? Yep. Yep, his trans kid has basically disowned Elon Musk. Like, his trans kid is like, I want fucking nothing to do with him. Even his own, like, any idea how shitty you need to be for your kids to be like, I want absolutely nothing to do with him when he's the richest man in the world? You know, guy's worth like a couple $100 billion, and his kid is like, fuck that guy. Do you think he's a closet tramp? Since when the fuck has he been closeted about it? No, he's not a closet transphobe. He's openly transphobic. That's why his transgender daughter fucking despises him. People don't get rich by being a good person. Nope, they get rich by being born that way. How come he never talks about the kid? Because he doesn't give a shit about his kids. Elon Musk never talks about anything that doesn't make Elon Musk look good. Because the only thing that his only concern really is being seen as cool and popular. Like, I mean, that's all he wants. That's why he bought Twitter. He bought Twitter because people on there kept making fun of him, and he figured that, you know, if he bought it, he could try to find a way to make it stop that. It's just, he is absolutely Machiavelli's book, The Prince. To be powerful, rich, or a leader of a nation, you have to be hated. Here's the thing, take another. That was not actually serious advice that Machiavelli was offering. It was sort of meant to be a little satirical. Like, it was, hey, yeah, it was like, follow this advice, and the people will rise up and kill you. Because he was writing it towards a leader he didn't particularly like. Imagine buying Twitter when you could buy a hot dog. Exactly, Jenna. Thoughts on spinning in circles at work? Usually better than, if I had a YouTube channel, what would my name be? Hypothetically speaking. I don't know, Backshots. I'll need to think about that one. Anyway, spinning in circles at work. Usually better than whatever you actually have to do at work. What's a pizza portal? I don't know, but it sounds tasty. Am I ready for Pride Month? No. Speaking of which, apparently today was the International Day. What was it? International Day against homophobia, transphobia, and biphobia. So yeah, today was the International Day against homophobia, transphobia, and biphobia. You can imagine how many people were transphobic today. A lot of homophobes as well. Yesterday, well, yesterday, yes. Hey, no name. Why am I so late? I'm late because this is when I get off work. Lots of leftover pizza. I don't actually like it. I don't actually eat leftover pizza. Dodgers cancel Pride Night. I didn't see that. Do I eat the whole pizza leftover? Anything I don't eat, I throw in the trash. That's why I usually ordered small pizzas for myself, like just personal pizzas. They're going to honor queer and trans nuns. Ooh, nice. That's why you do slices exactly, Vanna. Pizza Lunchables, I don't. If you freeze pizza, you will always have pizza in life, and I think that's beautiful. I just read you have pizza? Lucky. I haven't had pizza since the night I moved in here. Last time I ate pizza was the night I moved in here. Sausage and pizza? Yeah, I like sausage and pizza. Thoughts on pizza pops? Don't like them. Not for me. Not something I eat. Hey, Antonietta, thanks. I try to be clever with them. I try to come up with funny ones. I actually kind of like this one as well. I've never actually read the book or watched the movie. But I am, aware of it. I like the folded method. I like my pizza roll tubular like a sausage. I mean, I generally just eat it sort of flat. I'll just like pick it up and home. Sometimes I don't want to read books, so I put them under my pillow while I sleep and hope I absorb the knowledge. Don't think it works that way, but I'm weird. I don't actually like crusts. Hey, kitchen zombie. It's okay, Jenna. It's where my nickname comes from in the first place. Whisper for you. Um, this is my whispering voice. Hey, fondue. Will I be throwing a pizza at the screen? No. Hey, squishy. I probably should order. I probably should order a pizza one of these nights. To Transville, the one that basically eliminates transition care for like 80% of the trans adults in the state, because it prohibits nurse practitioners from providing gender transition care, something like that. Can I say allows the state to take your kid if they're trans? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, DeSantis is just fucking awful on every level. He's just the worst fucking guy. Like, just politics of division. DeSantis is a Harvard graduate. Doesn't mean he's not an asshole or a dumbass. Yeah, like, it's just raw meat for the base has become his bread and butter. Like, it's all just his whole thing at this point is just attacking the other. I have not taken other. Didn't he want to ban Democrats? Just about. That's on dinner tonight. If he could, he would. Like, if he could ban Democrats, he absolutely would, because holy fucking hell, he is just the worst. That said, the Republican Party as a whole would absolutely ban Democrats if they had the option. You know, if they could just, like, if they could just pass a bill, like the Republican Party, top to bottom, the entire party, if it could pass a bill just declaring that votes for Democrats are automatically invalid, they absolutely would. Because Republicans are fucking cheaters. Like Nebraska, apparently, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, Nebraska passed an anti-trans bill that somehow had an anti-abortion amendment added on as a compromise somehow. Democrats spent 80 days filibustering an anti-trans bill. So the Nebraska Republicans were like, fine, fuck it, we'll just cheat our way to get it through. We'll just change the rules, slap on an anti-abortion amendment just to make everything that much worse, and cheat in order to get our way. Because Republicans are just lying, cheating, fucking monsters. Haley Poulos arrested for DUI, wrong way crash. Huh. I have no idea who that is, Anunnaki. What's Haley Poulos been in? I assume nothing that I would have watched. Because I watch very little. General Hospital? Yeah. Not something I would ever watch. From straight A's to triple X. I must have missed that one, Vanna. Lavigne live in Toronto on DVD. I have not taken other. I've never really been interested in Avril Lavigne, so. She caused the crash but didn't actually crash herself. She's in Black Widow 2021. What role did she have in that? Did I watch it? Yes, I watched that one. Pretty sure I watched that one. Yeah, it opens with a weird. Opens with a super weird cover of "Smells Like Teen Spirit." Yeah, I did watch that one. Does Teen Spirit smell like Axe? Not sure. Probably not, because I believe Teen Spirit was a woman's deodorant. Okay, she wasn't in Black Widow. At least not according to this Wikipedia, to her Wikipedia article. Wait, Straight A's to Triple X is a real movie? I genuinely thought that was a porn title. Like literally, I thought it was porn. But it's actually listed on her Wikipedia page. But apparently it's a movie. No, apparently it's a TV movie about in order to pay her college tuition, a young woman turns to the adult film industry and must balance her personal life with a new life as porn star Belle Knox. So it looks like it's some sort of like drama. Yeah, some sort of like dramatic TV movie about based on the story of Belle Knox. So it's actually like it's based on it's inspired by the true story of Belle Knox. Hey, color purple. Its IMDb rating is 5.2 out of 10. So clearly not a particularly good movie. But that's hilarious. Here I was thinking that Van was making some stupid joke, and it's my favorite movie, Spirited Away. You hate that movie? Huh? But it's such a good movie, Jenna. Favorite Canadian film? I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know how many Canadian films I've watched. Do you ever watch TV and worry they can hear you? No, I don't. Thanks, Scapegoat. Coraline? Yeah, I liked Coraline. Yeah, Canadian movie? I don't know. I honestly don't know if I've ever actually watched a Canadian film. Gave me Alice in Wonderland vibes. Well, I mean, sort of. A little bit. Addams Family. I watched the Tim Burton Addams Family movies. Not Burton. Not Burton. Duh. The fuck. No, I watched the 90s. I watched the 90s Addams Family movies. Who directed those ones? Barry Sonnenfeld. So, yeah, I watched the Barry Sonnenfeld Addams Family movies. Didn't like that old lady, and I didn't like that they were inside the whole time. They shouldn't be inside. I didn't like the library thing. Why does she vomit souls? Why was the boat spinning in circles? Wait, who vomited souls? Who the hell vomited? I mean, there was that scene where No Face was throwing up food that was like throwing up stuff it had eaten. Yeah, like there was that scene of No Face throwing up. But actually, no, it didn't even throw up. It was just like as it chased after Chihiro, it sort of like it sloughed stuff off, and then it did eventually throw up the frog it ate. I was very drunk, clearly. Maybe you should have watched it sober. Meatballs? No. Hey, Kermit. I watched Spaceballs. That one was good. Sober would make a million times. No, it's a wonderful, whimsical children's adventure. Can I vomit or subjected to someone spinning in circles? I mean, spinning in circles would probably lead to them vomiting. Hey, Daydreamer. Fourth wall joke. Yeah, that was a good joke. I mean, a lot of good. There's a lot of good fourth wall jokes, but the one where like they fast forwarded and caught up to themselves where they were. Seen the Marilyn Manson interview where they ask him if he feels like a scapegoat, and Twiggy goes, "Space Ghost?" I have not. I want to watch a movie where children rebel like Newsies the musical. Director of Spaceball's son wrote the book World War Z. They were in those little hats with the short brims. Yep. Green Acres is the best TV show ever. Fight me if you think I'm wrong. Never watched it. I've never watched Green Acres, so I can't judge. I can't fight you because I Haven't seen. Extra read all about it. I sit perfectly still. I try. Have to watch it. They didn't have good hats or newspapers or Christian Bale. I have never watched any of the Rocky movies. They just don't particularly appeal to me. Yeah, just not really my thing. American Psycho? Yes. Should at least watch the first. I mean, that one probably is the best, from what I hear. Did I like it? Yeah. Rocky and Bullwinkle? I watched that cartoon when I was a kid. I loved Rocky and Bullwinkle when I was a kid. What do my socks look like? They're black. What about the Rambo movies? Also never watched any of those. What I have read about them makes them kind of hilarious. Because from what I understand, the first Rambo movie was almost more of like a study on PTSD, on like the inability to leave the war behind. And then it turned into America, fuck yeah! Kittens gain a quarter ounce to half an ounce a day. Aww. I unironically say America, fuck yeah, the moment I wake up. Rainbow books were great. I like how they compare and contrast with Vietnam and Korean wars. Team America, the movie. Yeah. I have to, or the day will be bad. How's the movie? Yeah. What I would say is that America, the movie, or Team America, what I'd say is that Team America suffered the same problem that South Park suffers. Nessa. And that problem is that Parker and Stone don't actually believe in a single fucking thing. They have no values. They don't actually, they don't actually believe in anything. And in fact, they think that caring is stupid and for losers. So, like, the whole movie is just them making fun of people who care. It's making fun of the U.S. war machine, but it's also making fun of people who oppose the U.S. war machine. And it's like, so what the fuck is your goddamn stance, Parker and Stone? What the fuck is your goddamn position then, Team America? Is the U.S. war machine good or is it bad? Because at this point, your stance seems to be, who fucking cares? Like, come on. Grow a fucking spine, you jackasses. Have an actual fucking point to your movie beyond everyone is stupid. Like, that is the only position that Parker and Stone are ever willing to take on any fucking subject ever, is everybody is stupid. That is their bold political ideology. That is their philosophy towards the world. Everybody is stupid. It's like, well, yeah, great. So just give up, never try to do anything, never try to make the world a better place because it's stupid, because it's pointless and stupid, right? Hey, Kelly. Like, I just fucking hate those guys. I fucking despise them because they don't actually care about anything. Like, they don't believe in making the world a better place because making the world a better place requires actually believing in a way to do that. And they don't believe in caring. So they're just a couple of arrogant, self-righteous, condescending pricks who think they're so much better than everyone else because they don't fucking care about anything. Like, grow the fuck up. Grow enough of a fucking spine to have political values. You've got a massively popular TV show. You've got tons of money. Do something to try to encourage positive change in the world. Like, what do you think will make the world a better place? Tell us what you think will make the world a better place. But no, they don't do that. They're just, fuck them. Fuck them so goddamn hard. And I am not showing any socks. Also making fun of early 2000 patriotic movies like Black Hawk Down and Pearl Harbor. Sure. Yeah, it's absolutely making fun of, like, it is making fun of, those uber patriotic movies. But it's still one of those things. It's like, but okay, but you're still making a political movie and then not having the balls to actually, not having the courage to actually present any sort of political ideology to it. They're just they're trying to have it both ways. Pair of Crocs? No. Crocs are ugly. I would never own a pair of Crocs. They're hideous. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, I'm sure Parker and Stone see themselves as these brave, heroic figures fighting for free speech and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, they're just fucking cowards. Like, they really are. They're just cowards. Do I like Mr. Rogers' movie? Hey, Polly, I never actually watched Mr. Rogers. The show I watched as a kid was Mr. Dress Up. That was that was sort of the Canadian equivalent to Mr. Rogers. That one I loved. The guy who played Mr. Dress Up was actually like he actually worked on Mr. Rogers' show. He was sort of like an understudy to Mr. Rogers, basically, Canadian knockoff, basically. So yeah, like the dude like worked on Mr. Rogers' show. He was like friends with him, and um, decided to do like a version for Canadian TV, basically. Because I'm not actually sure if Mr. Rogers was even on in Canada back then. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, he decided, I'm gonna bring a version. I'm gonna bring a version of this show back to Canada with Mr. Rogers' full approval and endorsement. Like Mr. Rogers, like he loved, like they were friends. They really liked each other. They were good friends. Um, so yeah, Mr. Rogers encouraged him. So he was, yeah, no PBS. I think we have PBS, but the issue is Canadian television rules require that networks have a certain amount of Canadian content on them. I'm pretty sure that applied to PBS as well in Canada. So, like when PBS aired in Canada, it had to have a certain amount of Canadian content, which meant that some of the stuff couldn't be shown. Hey, Zach. So, yeah, I mean, they just couldn't. Good night, Jenna. They couldn't. I think they just couldn't air Mr. Rogers or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. Red Green. Oh yeah, I loved Red Green when I was a kid. To this day, every time somebody brings up duct tape, I immediately think Handyman's secret weapon. Like every single time. If somebody says duct tape, I immediately like Handyman's secret weapon. Do you think he can beat Trailer Swift at arm wrestling? Probably not. Hey, Vanna. It'll be a few weeks. Because I think tomorrow, I believe it's tomorrow, the final bit of DLC drops for Our Life. So I'll need to finish up that show or that game, which will probably be at least 4 more episodes, probably 5, maybe even 6. So anywhere from like 4 to 6 episodes, 4 to 6 more episodes to get through the remainder of Our Life. I assume. Pretty sure. Yeah, who knows? It could even be 7 or 8. Could even be 7 or 8 episodes. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how long the segments are. We missed Baxter. Well, good news, Zach. The final bit of DLC is Baxter heavy. It is all about Baxter. So we're gonna have a few weeks of We're gonna have a few weeks of Baxter content. At least a couple. We're gonna have probably at least 3 weeks of Baxter content. Historical medieval movies. No, not really. I don't think so. Don't think I have. Also coming out next week is Star Trek Resurgence, so I will be getting my knees, just elbows for your legs. Kind of, I guess. Holocaust movies? No, absolutely no. I'm not interested in something that much of a downer. What was I about to say? Right, so yeah, Star Trek Resurgence. So I'll be starting playing, starting a Let's Play of that soon. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, knees and toes. I don't remember the French version. Schindler's List. I did watch Schindler's List in a high school history class. Who is my favorite Star Trek character? I mean, hard to say. Esri Dax is probably the one that I related to hardest. She's probably the one that I most related to, but favorite, I don't know. There's a lot of really good characters. Yeah, I like most of the. I really liked Tilly. Loved Tilly on Star Trek Discovery. She was just so much fun. Mariner's always a good time on Lower Decks. Picard, obviously. You know, Picard was great. I had a huge crush on Troy back when I was a kid. Fuck that. Still have a crush on Troy. I still have a huge crush on Troy. Damn it. So yeah, I always loved Troy. I had a huge crush on her. Data was, you know, a really good, compelling character. Cisco. Cisco was awesome. Cisco was badass. Harry Kim was really good. Such like kind of dorky and so like he deserves so much credit. Why didn't he get a promotion? Damn it! Why was he not Lieutenant Kim at least by the end of the series? He should have been Lieutenant Kim. Oh, good night, Farrell. He should have been Lieutenant Kim. That's in the Watchmen movie. Never watched it. And I mean, obviously, you know, obviously I had a crush on Seven. Yeah, I was just entering my teen years, and they bring in this hot lady in a skin tight cat suit. Duh. Duh. I'm a doctor, not an electrician. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer. I'm a doctor, not an escalator. Yeah, McCoy was fun. Scotty was always entertaining. Um, Cast me in the next Star Trek? No. No, I'm not. I'm not really cut out to be an actor. Yeah, I mean, just about everybody from the modern era of Star Trek I enjoy. Like, just about all the characters in the current modern era of Star Trek are good characters. You know, Michael Burnham's great. Stamets is always a good time. Um, Everybody from Lower Decks watching them grow up was really good to see. You know, Dell sort of starts off kind of obnoxious, but he does grow up in a really compelling way. Star Trek versus Star Wars. I mean, I prefer Trek myself. I like Trek more. What position would be on a Star Trek show? Definitely redshirt for me. Um, I mean, I'd probably just be a civilian. Like, I'm not good at I'm not good at security, science, or or engineering. Not a lot of things that I can do. Why is it called Star Wars when there are many stars and only one war? Because Star War doesn't sound right. Star Wars gives a sense of, I think Star Wars gives a sense of like that sense of balance between the S on the front and the S on the end. Stars War. I don't know. Take another. Yeah, Star Wars. You get the S on both sides, on both ends. Sounds like a child's terminal illness. Just sounds better. Exactly, Kermit. It sounds better because you get the S on the front start and you get the S on the end. It gives a sense of symmetry. It gives a certain sense of vocal symmetry. What is the parody film Spaceballs? Funny. It's a funny film. Gotta go back to the drawing board for this. Is it like Air Bud? Symmetry and balance too, I guess. Exactly, Kermit. Anyway, gonna end the stream here for tonight. So that I can eat junk for the rest of the night. What do I do after the live? Watch some YouTube and eat junk. Bedtime story? No, not tonight. Make up your own bedtime story. Read Goodnight Moon to yourself. Will I be on tomorrow? We'll see. Take another. We'll see. Exactly, Taylor Swift. Gotta make it special. So, thanks for coming, and good night, everybody.